Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Tuesday, May 28, 2013. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts here. We're going to start off with the E-mini futures, the S&P M contract. What you're going to notice here is that the futures are soaring higher this morning, up by 13.5, 13 and 3/4 points. Make it 14 now to 1664.50 per contract. So a sizable pop. Futures really were soaring and roaring all night long. You can see here trading around 1655 and have been climbing steadily pretty much all morning. So again, futures are catching a sizable pop today. No surprise, it is the day after a holiday. Often there's going to be light volume involved in the markets today, so that gives the market a slight upside bias right there. And then when you add in some secondary factors, as we told our members last week, watch for Tuesday to be a pretty good up day, and we'll see how it plays out by the close. But we do expect upside until at least around 3:30 this afternoon, 4 o'clock. Then you could see a little bit of profit taking coming in my opinion. But for the most part, we'll give the market that slight upside bias for most of the day. I think today is going to be a light volume session, so you won't get a lot of selling pressure overall. And often the following trading day after a holiday, yesterday was the Memorial Day holiday in the United States. The following trading day, we will see a light volume session. So again, markets are soaring and roaring, having a pretty good start to the day in the U.S. before the market even opens. And you do have all of the markets around the world doing pretty well today. Last night, all of the Asian markets were up. The Nikkei 225 was up 1.2%. You had the Shanghai Index up 1.22%. The Bombay Sensex Index, which is India, up about 0.6%. And Singapore was up 0.4%. So Asia as a whole was up sharply across the board. And then this morning you have Europe all trading higher by more than 1%. In fact, Italy and Spain are leading the charge, up both of those indexes. The FTSE MIB, which is Milan, that's up 1.7%, and the IBEX 35 is also up 1.8%. So Spain and Italy are leading the charge. You do have the German DAX up 1%. The FTSE 100 is having a big day. That's up 1.6%. So really, you can see all of the markets around the world are doing very well, especially in Asia and in Europe. So we'll just take it one step at a time. We do have some stocks that are making a little bit of a move today. Most notably is Tesla. Tesla trading, it was trading as high as 103, now trading at 102. But Tesla is up higher. CSIQ, which is another solar name, that is up pretty decently this morning, trading around $11. So again, I believe there is earnings in that CSIQ this morning, so that's catching a nice little bid. You do have shares of Tiffany also trading higher. That's up around the $81.50 to $82 area. That closed at $76. So the few stocks that are moving on earnings, Canadian Solar, CSIQ, and then you have Tiffany, ticker symbol TIF, both moving pretty decently this morning. So you can't make too much out of it. It is a day after a holiday. Rarely do you get a lot of selling pressure a day after holiday. And we've expected this, as we told all of our members, to expect a positive Tuesday going forward. And sure enough, we're getting that really across the board this morning. Looking at a few other things we have out here today. It looks like there will be some economic news out at 9 a.m. You're going to have the Case-Shiller Home Price Index. They are expecting gains to come out of that report, I should say. And then at 10 o'clock, there will be some consumer confidence news out at 10 a.m. and also the Richmond Federal Reserve's monthly survey of regional manufacturing. So we're going to have all of those out at 10 o'clock. And then I believe at 10:30 we do have the Dallas Fed's monthly survey of regional manufacturing. That's out at 10:30. So again, you do have a lot of data out today. I don't think it's going to really harm the market if it's not good, or it's going to really enhance the market if it is good. Either way, the market is already in bullish mode. I can't see the market really getting disturbed all that much. Now let's take a look at gold and oil this morning. One thing we'll notice is that oil is trading higher. If we take a look at the USO, you'll see that the USO is trading up to around $33.80. Light sweet crude is up about 92 cents today to around $95.17 a barrel. So you got a decent little pop on light sweet crude as everything is inflating. The one area that is deflating is gold. Gold is down about 14 points at the moment to around $1,379 an ounce. Gold is falling a little bit. Take a look at the GLD this morning, and you'll see the GLD is trading right around 133.20, closed at 133.76. So gold is lower. The dollar is stronger. Dollar is catching a good little pop today. You could take a look at the dollar here. You'll see the dollar is up about 10, 11 cents. It is off of the highs, though. So if the dollar falls, I think we could see a little bit of a move in gold to the upside, or at least come off the lows. But right now, gold is down, and meanwhile, oil is up. Normally, a strong dollar will affect oil, but doesn't seem to be the case today. Another stock out there that you want to keep an eye on today is Chevron. It looks like they made a $2 billion investment in Venezuela, so that's a little bit off the beaten path. You wouldn't expect that, but it looks like Chevron is making a $2 billion investment in Venezuela's state-run oil company. So we'll see how that plays out. I don't know if that will have an effect today, but it looks like Chevron is investing in Venezuela about a $2 billion investment going forward. So that could have an effect on that stock down the road. But right now, I don't know if we can make too much out of it. Venezuela, as you know, is really in disarray at the moment with the government. They really haven't totally stabilized after the passing of Hugo Chavez. So, again, that's going to be an interesting venture there. But looking at the markets overall, everything seems to be holding up fine today. And we'll just see how this all shakes out and plays out going forward. But right now, markets are up across the board, and I suspect on a day after holiday, markets will probably hold up for the remainder of the trading session. So we'll see how it plays out. With that said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great session, and we'll see you on the charts. Take care now.